Loyola 1Ls. My name is Shanna McDermott, and I am your research attorney with LexisNexis here at Loyola Law School. When I last talked to you, I was in your class, in your legal writing class, talking about your hypo that has to do with intentional infliction of emotional distress, or IIED. This is a quick video so that you can have a refresher on the searches that I pulled so that hopefully this will help you in your research. Our hypo is whether a lounge singer can bring an IIED claim against a TV production company after the company allegedly dubbed him into participating in a reality television show. The first thing I'm going to do is go to the big red search box. Within the search box, I'm going to type in intentional infliction of emotional distress. Now remember, I am using quotations because I want to search this as a legal phrase. If I was not using quotations, I would be searching each word individually. This is called Boolean searching or term and connector searching. This is going to help me narrow my results to get the most specific results that I can find. Once I go ahead and hit the search button, it's going to pull me into the next screen. The very first thing I'm going to be pulled into is going to be cases. Unfortunately for us, we do not have any cases, nor do we have any statutes and legislation that can actually help us out with our problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and filter by secondary materials. Remember that you can use all of the filters on the left-hand side to get even more specific in your search before you actually have to start reviewing what's in the meat and potatoes of Lexis. The next thing that I'm going to do is say, where am I? What jurisdiction am I in? So I'm going to go to the jurisdiction filter. I'm going to select more, and I know because we talked about it in class that I'm working within Illinois. So I'm going to go ahead and filter by Illinois. Now I've gone from 10,000 secondary materials down to 462. That's still too many for me to review, so I want to get even more specific. The next thing that I know is that my professor is asking me to prove two different elements. We're going to work with extreme and outrageous. So then I'm going to go to search within results, and I'm going to type in extreme and outrageous. I am not using quotations because I have learned through this research that courts in Illinois like to talk about extreme and outrageous separately and also together. So I want to make sure that I'm pulling all the information that has to do with this element of extreme and outrageous. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit the search within results button. Now it's going to pull me down to 132 secondary materials. That's even more specific than where we were before, but I think we can get a little bit better. Next, we're going to go to category and we're going to click on jurisprudence. The reason I'm choosing jurisprudence is because I know that the Illinois jurisprudence on personal injury and torts, which is actually our first result, is what's going to pull us some cases that we can help with our results. Remember to first look at the title of what the article or the secondary material is about so that you have a general understanding of what you're getting yourself into. Go ahead and click on the very first one, 11 Illinois Jurisprudence, Personal Injury and Torts, Section 602. This is going to pull us into this jurisprudence. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the elements. This is going to mimic exactly what's in my problem. Then I want to know, where is this referenced? What cases actually cited these elements within Illinois? By doing that, all I have to do is go to this green little box, and this is called a footnote. Once I click on the green box, it's going to pull me into a plethora of cases that I can go ahead and click into to get more information and to read to help support my research. Let's go ahead and go up to the top. The next thing I'm going to show you is how we found those topic summaries within the training. So all I have to do is go ahead and hit the back button, and now I am in my filtering. Remember that we started off with intentional infliction of emotional distress, then we got more specific by hitting the filter Illinois, then we typed in the search within results the words extreme and outrageous, and then we filtered by jurisprudence. I'm going to go ahead and X out of the jurisprudence. Within category, we did click on jurisprudence, but now what we're going to click on is legal topic summaries. Once I click on this, we're going to have the results of intentional infliction of emotional distress, and we know that we're in the jurisdiction of Illinois, so this is going to pull up some great information for us to actually start our research. Go ahead and click on this intentional infliction of emotional distress. This is going to bring us into topic summary. Remember, these are written by research attorneys that have done extensive research to figure out what are the best cases and what is the definition of whatever is the topic summary that they're going to be doing. Here we'll see we have the definition, we also have where it came from, what case, and then most importantly, we have our seminal cases. These are the most relevant cases that have to talk about intentional infliction of emotional distress in Illinois. So this is a great place to start with our research. Then we're going to have the elements along with a citation. And then we have secondary materials or secondary sources that can help us get even more specific and help us understand what IIED is all about. And then last but not least, we have the burden of proof. I hope that this mini video was helpful for you. If you ever have any questions whatsoever, please don't hesitate to reach out. Email me at any time. Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening.